Hey everybody, this is Renee Rutten, and in today's Canva training, we're going to talk about a couple of different things. We're going to play with a tint and a shade. We're going to play with gradient, and we're going to play with kind of making something pop with some layers. And then we're also going to play with glow. So we got 5 things that we're going to play with here, and this should be not super long because they're really, really easy. Okay, so the first one we're starting with here is a red circle, and we're going to do a tint. Now I have the word tint in here already, and it is the exact same color as a circle, and that's why you couldn't see it. Very tricky, huh? So anyway, we're going to go here, and we're going to change this color to a lighter shade of red. So it's still red, it's just a little bit lighter shade, and that is called tint in Canva world. Okay, so now in Canva world, here's another one. And this one, I should change the name because this is actually called so I kind of messed that up here. Let's make the letters much smaller so I can see what I got here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is called in Canva world a shade. I don't personally see a big difference between the tint and the shade, except for the shade, as opposed to the tint, is darker. Otherwise, it's the exact same thing. So there's the word shade. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to say I'm changing this color. And this time I'm just going to select a darker color that's the same. So a tint is lighter, a shade is darker. Okay, so now here I'm going to show you how to do gradients. And I don't really want the black. So let's make this, what's a good color here? How about we pick this little purple? I'm not really crazy about purple, but it is what it is. Okay, so as you can see, I've got 3 different pieces here that I have just kind of lined up, touching each other. So we're going to select the first one. So only one I have selected. And I am going to go up here, and again, this is the same process. I'm going to make this lighter. You can see it getting lighter. Okay. Then I'm going to click on this one over here. I'm going to leave the middle one alone, and I'm going to click up here, and I'm going to make this darker. It's almost too dark, so blue. But see how that gives you a gradient? You have the dark shade, a little bit lighter, and a little bit lighter yet. So that's your gradient, and you can do that with absolutely positively anything. Okay, so the next one I want to show you is how to make a glow. So I have this star here, and I'm going to go up and I'm going to say copy. I'm going to pull this star and make it just a little bit larger. And then I am going to go up here and I'm going to take it down to 80% transparency. And I'm going to position it to the back. And then I'm just going to take it, whoops, I got the wrong star. I'm just going to take it and kind of slide it behind the first star. And I feel like it needs to be just a tiny bit bigger. Okay. So then I'm going to take that, the second star, the one that I just made. I'm going to say copy. I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger yet. I am going to position it backwards so it's clear in the back. And then I'm going to take its gradient, not down to 80 like I did the first one, but 60. Okay, so then let's take that star and let's put it behind the others. They all seem to be the same size. What is going on here? No, they're not. It's just so fine you can't even see it. Let's make it just a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, it's working. Okay, so let's take our biggest star that we just made. We're going to say copy again. We're going to make it even larger yet. We're positioning it clear to the back. And then we're going to take that gradient. Now we went down to 60. This time we're going to go down to 40. I can't keep track of how many I got here. Okay, so you could do another one and go down to 20, but see how that gives that a little bit of a glow. I think that's pretty awesome. Okay, so then the last one is we're just going to kind of make this little image a little bit, just going to doll it up, give it a little bit of wow. So how are we going to do that? What we're going to do is we're going to take this outside square and we are going to copy it. We're going to position it to the back, all the way to the back, and I am going to make it black. So see how that already is giving that a little bit of a pop. Okay, so now I'm going to take this green circle and I'm going to say copy, and then I'm going to position it backwards twice because I want the circle that I just made behind the wow and behind that first circle. And then I'm just going to use a lighter shade. Okay, so I think this is enough. You get the idea of how it looks. When I went down here, I kind of played with it. I moved the circle in the back around, which you could do. You could make it line up this way if you wanted. There's just a lot of different things that you could do, but just play with some layering and play with the transparencies up here, and just play with some of this stuff and see what all you can create. I'd love to see some of your creations. But anyway, that's really the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit of design ideas that you can use in your Partner with Anthony funnels, or any social media funnels or social media graphics that you do. So good luck and great success to everyone. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.